What's good, squad? Welcome back to Grind Central, where it is once again prime time. Now, I didn't exactly plan for the big man to show up on the channel again so swiftly after spending 40 friggin' minutes in his company over New Year's, I mean Christmas. But thanks to the immutable churn of the repaint machine, the recent one shall stand punch-drunk re-releases have gone and made Studio Series 86 Commander Class Optimus Prime relevant again. We are so back. And we are also what? Sponsored by Transforverse! It's mainland Europe's leading TF stocketeers, delivering the hottest bots to the continent. From the latest crucial mainline bots to blogies type fun baggies, all the way up to high-end luxury bougie bots. Hit the link below and scoop some deals. EU only, baby girl! Transforverse! Now, I'll admit, my first impressions of this lad were pretty frosty. It's been a busy couple of years for old Optimo Primo, with his omni-ubiquitous ass showing up even more than usual as a Titan-class toy, a steampunk choo-choo, Cyberworld, Skybound, ox-drawn carriage, a football. I just got Cybertron Optimus, so I'm feeling a bit topped out on the guy. Optimus Prime, please address me as such. There's plenty of me that can't help but see this thing as yet more sweaty meat on an already very oversaturated kebab. Another one of him, once again pitched as the ultimate evergreen retail tier Optimus Prime to stand proudly in your collection for years to come. Oh, back here are we? But you know what? After the surprise triumph of his excellent Studio Series rival, finally delivering a legitimately solid Cartoon Generations Megatron, let's see where this goes, yeah? Give him a fair shake. A frosty chocolate fair shake. Yes, indeed, all rise for the Autobot Megaboss. So I'm told this is basically a downscale of the masterpiece MP44 figure from a few years back. I wouldn't know. Oof. But that's pretty common practice, right? Take a good one, tighten it up, shrink it down, bang it out again for a less frightening price. We live here. And it looks like the MO here, the modus operandus Prime, is just to be a really good, full-featured as action figure of Optimus Prime's animation appearance as the classic trustworthy truck dad brick shithouse like when you were 6, or however old you were when the funny robot cartoon broke something in you and numbed you to the concepts of loss and mortality for the rest of your life. Vibes. And speaking as a firm toy aesthetic enjoyer, this really isn't aimed at me. I prefer my retro robots good and greebly. So good job Missing Link exists. Optimus Prime the toy, Optimus Prime the drawing. I gotta tell you, this is pretty terrific. So as a robot, as the robot, Optimus shines in powerful perfection. His legendary truck torso poised atop statuesque flared legs and his mighty nappy of justice. Thriving in primary cathode ray color blocks textured with appropriate sculpted scrungles that augment but never break the clean cartoon lines. It's like picture Optimus Prime in your head. There it is. Speaking of heads, somebody's looking dang fine up there. Optimus fine, in fact. I don't know how many more ways I've got left in me to say that an Optimus Prime head sculpt is good, but this one is. Look at his earnest eyes peering out over that irregular hexagonal gob guard, hexagob, and all the antennos up the top and all that, you know. It's good. And it rests comfortably on a slab of pure automotive beefcake, an immovable wall of window pecs and weight, drenched in a delirious red of interminable depth, all tapering down to a foxy waistline, blessed with his signature abdominal vents. Put that on your ab vent calendar. And in a somewhat morbid Studio Series moment, we can indeed unlock his chest and pull out the Matrix to commemorate the first of his many dramatic deaths. The first of many deaths. Good album title. It is the same Matrix we've been kicking around for 5 years now, and he once again struggles to hold it in a way that doesn't look daft, but he can hand it off to Hot Rod easy enough. As he should. But the real tragedy happens round the rear. That's a lot of back fat, my dude. I mean, sometimes you gotta. I'd say it was a worthwhile move, considering the rest of him is so clean. The blue bum bulge offsets it a bit. It can kind of function as a backpack. And look, he's still doing better than most Beast Formers, or any girl. Classics Prime did it way worse, and we all bum him all day long. What's the difference? This is fine. Anyway, the arms are just about bang on. Just a couple of cubes that have a hand on the end. Perhaps optically a touch stubby. The little chimneys are a touch ungovernable. Love the simple stenciled Autobot badge. We got double-jointed multi-fingers and they move in all the right places. This is one articulated lorry, effortlessly grooving into any pose imaginable and holding firm in steadfast style. Like, I'd trust these leg joints over my own mother. We got a full range of fluid movement, unrestricted by the tyranny of detents. Ankle rockers, toes, heels, limitless hips, and they look so good. Just bold, brash columns of indigo energy and gleamy thighs of dreamy size. So we're in rude health thus far. About time for a curveball. This beautifully crafted ion blaster certainly completes a crisp and consummate picture, but I don't know why they made the handle so stubby. He like just about clings onto it with his top finger. Use the whole palm, Hobie! I'm half tempted to sub in the comically huge one from the Siege Centurion kit. At least it's a full-hander. Hey, all the greatest Optimus Primes can't hold their gun right. And on the other hand... That doesn't work, it's both hands. We can flip the wrist and jam on the contractually obligated energy axe, which you may remember from Not the Movie. Why does he get his melee moment when Megatron didn't? Mean, but if you're gonna fork out commander bucks for your Forever Prime, you do want the whole ensemble, don't you? Gotta fill out that price point somehow. But look, to stow the snark for a second, this is king shit. Like, I'm out here scratching around for flaws and shouldn't you haves. It's my job. But the stone cold skinny is that this is what it intends to be. Unimpeachable. Bulletproof. She is beauty. She is grace. She is Linda Evangelista. She is your 55-year-old robot father. This is the Optimus of Prime. Magnificent. Now that's the kind of transformation that kind of makes me want to ditch the speeded up segment. Is it time to move on and get granular? Maybe we leave some things from the past behind. 1986 Optimus Prime. Admittedly and predictably, it's mostly the backpack carrying the show, but it unfurls so naturally and intuitively and to such an extent that what we're seeing here is more or less a different thing. The form alters and straightens out, the grey stripe disappears, the backpack does everything. It's the bumper, it's the grille, it's the headlights, it's the wheels, most of the side paneling. The only visible bits of robot chest are the windows and the bulk. Almost like having a bit of kibble was worth it. The legs pull a similar switcheroo with hidden facades dancing and flipping around one another. Wheels peek out of nowhere, somehow a trailer hitch appears. So accomplished, so inventive. But my favourite bit, and I don't know why, is the arms. Because usually it's just elbows up and tuck. But that doesn't work here, they're too long. So you just flip them the other way and suddenly it fits. Out of everything this does, I don't know why I like that. It's just such a basic bit of transformery magic, and I respect it. And the vehicle mode itself looks like they made a toy out of a child's drawing of a lorry. Just a huge cube of metal-hewn might leading the charge like friggin' Grond. Check the impressive flat truck face, all easy to draw details and surprisingly soulful windows, with all cheeky safety lights and rivets and a grille so clean you can practically see Thrust's face in it. Listen, Ironhide. Do-dee-do-dee-do-dee-do. Gotta say, the red really pops here and throws sharp shade on the dingy Earthrise tone, screaming bloody murder like a permanent marker, followed by a huge plume of dark blue, elongated like it's in constant motion, like it's got built-in Scooby-Doo speed lines. I do enjoy how beefy they've made it. Like, the rear end of the truck is usually a bit of a cheap-out. So often it's just tabbed-in legs that happen to have wheels on them. And this one does have a bit of a case of obvious feet and some hollow panel uglies, but there's some proper heft on the go here. Here's the twins, Smoke and Stack, both played by Michael B. Jordan. Now then, let's inspect the cargo. So as befits a movie celebration toy, we can recreate his triumphant truck jump rampage with these squidgy yet sturdy stand splosions. That is my favourite blast effect thing ever. We also, of course, have the scene of the crime on what may be the last Studio 86 backdrop, certainly the last one I've seen, and the biggest. It's freaking huge, you could do a whole scene on there. And what would Prime be without a trailer? Complete the look. Pretty nice effort here. I'm not a lover of trailers, you know this, but this is nice. This works. It's a comparable size to the OG one, bit bigger maybe, with a big old auto brand and a weirdly pleasant clean grey stripe. And you'll be glad to know it comfortably completes the usual checklist. Got the ramp, got the robot thing, got plenty of storage space, plus some inlaid asymmetrical details with implied Power Master cannons. Nice to see Roller in there, in his original silver. Little man can comfortably seat some Titan Masters, as the Diaclone gods intended, Steel Prime's gun, or Vamoose with the repair bot, which is loads of fun, but I feel like I just saw this. The core class one did this, and it was cuter then because it was small. I'm weirdly more impressed with the underside, packing a handy standalone stand, this pair of sturdy base mode supports, and a cheeky fold-out under bin for extra bits. I don't know, it is a bit same old, same old. I've seen a lot of Prime trailers recently, and there's just enough going on here to keep it out of the big, empty, boring box category. I mean, it's no G2 Laser Prime, but it's no Legacy Laser Prime either. And man, it makes a hell of a convoy. There's a reason Optimus Prime captured the imagination of a generation, and, well, there it is. Picture Optimus Prime in your head. There it is. Perfection. So that's the Prime package, and while it maybe doesn't provide the Commander crash-bang wallop of, say, Skylinks, it is a lot of toy. It earns its supper, and I'm very glad I pushed past my initial spiky reaction. There is a version of this review I almost made that was far less kind, trust me. I'm not here to diminish what is, after all, a banger toy. I'm confident it's a wonderful pickup for newer collectors assembling a crew, or less dedicated folks who just want a nice Optimus Prime. But for someone like me, like a lot of us, the scene, even the deja vu's getting old. How long must we dance this dance? How many ultimate final perfect Optimus Primes have we churned through? How long is the shelf life this time? Studio Megatron stuck the landing in spite of his flaws, cause he pulled off something that hadn't really been done before. But Optimus Prime does not have that problem. We have so many Optimus Primes. We have oodles of interesting creative Optimus Prime toys. We have a Titan class one. We have Missing Link. We have another Commander. There's a new masterpiece coming out as we speak. So is nostalgia and screen accuracy really gonna be enough to carry yet another one through? This better be good. You know what, January Thew? It is good, and it is enough. Of course we've seen all these tricks before. They are what he does, and I've simply never seen the Optimus Prime repertoire accomplished so wonderfully. He's the commander, he's the boss, and he's grown on me like a powerful moss. Cheers again to Transforverse, check him out, Eurocrew, and until next time, if you would be so kind, if it's not too much bother, would you roll out? If you can find a minute. Maybe later, maybe tomorrow, in 10 minutes. When you have a window, when you're clear. Could you transform and roll out? Go on, our kid. Roll out. Roll out, you f***ers. Go on. Do it. Sorry. F***'s sake. That's the end. Bye. Alright, cheers for watching. Hope that wasn't too stupid. Massive thanks, as always, to everyone who supports me. Likes, comments, Patreons, members, all that good stuff. With a more specific shout out this time to Fang Kaiser, Tooth King, Teeth President, Chomp God. Thanks, mate. Laters.
Be sure to subscribe for more Thew's Awesome Transformers reviews. Limited appeal, keeping it real.